Well, there are a lot of ways to meet someone through friends, at work, or even a blind date.
But today, online dating is more popular than ever, and it's a great way to meet someone outside of your normal social circle. But how do you know that person is being truthful? The Carolina's matchmaker, Laurie Berzack, she is here to help this morning. Laurie, it's great to see you. How are you today?
Thank you. I'm doing well. How are you?
Great, thank you. This is a great topic. So many people are trying online dating.
Yes.
Safety, though, can be a concern for many people when they do this. How do you determine if somebody you've been talking with online who's essentially a total stranger is somebody you should spend time with?
Well, the problem is you don't really know about people online, and you don't know about people that you meet in real life either. And so that's kind of my rule of thumb, is compare everything that's online to real life. So say you're looking at someone's profile online and it sounds normal. Is it something that you might hear somebody say to you when they're meeting you at, say, a bar or a restaurant? If it sounds like something normal, then good, go move forward. Same with correspondence, how somebody's corresponding with you. If you're sitting with somebody at a bar and they keep saying, "Hi, how are you? How are you doing? How are you doing?" over and over again, you know they're not normal. It's the same thing with online. If they keep reaching out to you and saying the same thing online, you know they're not normal. So just compare it. Some people think that, you know, since internet dating is such in a vacuum, that it's different from the rest of life, but it's exactly the same.
Okay, that's good.
Yes.
But here's the problem. People make themselves look so inflated when that they did everything online that it's hard to know if it's true or not.
I know, and you need to listen to your gut. You really need to be intuitive, like we were talking about during the break. You need to listen to your body. Your body and your gut will tell you everything you need to know about anything in life, and especially with online.
I think so too. I think you're so right about that.
Yes.
If someone acts weird, they're probably weird. I mean, you know, people show you who they are.
And you can tell a lot by their eyes when you're looking at their photos. If their eyes look a little vacant.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You really need to look. Just be careful. Okay. Yeah.
So a little bit about how do you know if something's sort of normal or acceptable online or not? Is that, again, kind of a gut check sort of a thing?
It is, and people sometimes rush the situation. Things should go at a normal pace, not like warp speed. So say somebody reaches out to you and you don't get right back to them. If they come back to you like, "Oh, I should have known you weren't going to respond to me," is that the kind of person you are, and start showing anger or start dismissing you or anything inappropriate? Get rid of them. You know, you can block people very easily online. Yeah, if anyone's trying to bully you or trying to intimidate you or anything like that, get rid of them, because it's not normal. People are busy, you know, that's what my clients tell me all the time, is being online is like a second job. You know, the last thing that people want to do is go home and spend 2 hours on the internet sifting through pictures and trying to read profiles and trying to determine if people are safe or not. It's very difficult.
Okay.
Are there any key indicators that an online relationship should be progressing or is progressing normally?
So what I say is, here's something that happens, is people think that they know each other better than they do when they're online, because they've studied their profiles, they've looked at all the pictures 1,000 times, and they've exchanged maybe phone numbers. Yeah. So even sometimes they've gone out once. If people are trying to text you all the time and trying to really be in the middle of the relationship when they're nowhere near the middle of the relationship, that's a red flag right there. If you go out with them once and they want to introduce you to their mother or the children the second date, that's a red flag. You know, just look for like the normal, you know, think about like back in the day when you were in high school and college or whatnot, and like the normal pace of a relationship. It doesn't have to be expedited just because you're online.
That's good advice, Laurie. That's why she's the Carolina's matchmaker. When you are ready to meet face-to-face and go out on a date, any steps that you should take to make sure that you have a good time and a safe time?
Yeah, for number one, and I know I don't have to say it, I'm going to say it anyway. Don't ever give away your address, okay?
Thank you.
Yes, you don't need to be doing that. Try to find out the person's last name if you can, and Google them and Facebook them and stalk them.
Online stalk.
Speaking
of acting normal.
I know, right? I don't know. I would do it if I were single. Sure. I would.
Research.
Yeah, try to do as much research. See if you have any mutual friends. That's a good thing. Never leave your food unattended or your drinks unattended when you're out. You got to be careful. You don't know who you're meeting. You need to be thoughtful when you're actually on the date, to think about, you know, obviously, how is he treating other people around you? What kinds of questions is he or she asking you, you know, to try to figure out who you are? You just need to, again, be very aware. And if it's not going well and that little voice inside of you is saying, warning, 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 like right here, Get out of there. You can walk away. You don't always have to be polite.
And a buddy system too. Make sure your buddy knows that you're meeting that person and when you're coming back.
Absolutely.
Buddy system.
Absolutely.
If you have any questions, you can email me. I'm good at this. I am so good at this. I will personally screen everybody for you. Matchmaker.com. Matchmaker.com. Laurie Berzack, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, still to come this morning, an easy weeknight meal for those busy school nights, and it's easy on the wallet as well.
And a huge pet adoption event coming up in Charlotte. Let's help hundreds of dogs and cats find a new home.
It's the Jeopardy Teachers Tournament.
There's only one spot left in the finals.
Thanks, you guys.
Who will you be rooting for?
No homework.
Just kidding.
Jeopardy! Tonight at 7 on NBC Charlotte.